Thought I'd do a quick primer on erosion control and site protection if you're doing a major expansion or new construction property. You will likely need a site plan if you're in one of the larger jurisdictions, and that site plan will dictate how you control erosion and sedimentation off your property, so that any mud generated by any rainstorms on your property don't end up on your neighbors. So what we're looking at here is what's called super silt fence. The black liner in the front is normal silt fence. Back that up with a chain link fence behind it and you have super silt fence. It's just meant to be stronger, to hold back more mud, and when you have higher slopes, and I don't know if it comes through in this video, we got a little bit of slope here going front to back in this house. Usually the municipality will require that super silt fence to be extra safe and keep the stuff on your property. So you can see it goes all the way around our property here. We have a tree that we were saving, and therefore we have to make sure that that tree is fully protected. So that orange stuff there is tree protection fence. Even though it's an area that's outside of where we're going to be working and won't get muddy or dirty, want to make it super clear to everybody to stay away from the tree so that it doesn't end up looking like this tree. That was not supposed to stay, so that's why it's gone. But again, you can see our super silt fence goes all the way around. Air is a temporary power pole. What we do is we disconnect the power from the house, do what's called temp for perm, with a separate permit and its own separate meter on the front of that post right there, and that's where the guys will get power. Have a couple plugs on the back and its own small panel. And that's where they'll be getting their power until we have the power turned back on in the rebuilt house. So here's some regular silt fence inside of the lot. Super silt fence again on the border on the edge. So this is an area where they weren't quite as concerned because we would catch any runoff at the corner. But just to slow things down a little bit more in case it did rain, we've dug up a lot of landscape on the front of the house. Want to make sure we catch any mud or dirty water as early as possible. So we're catching it in two places, the regular silt fence here and then super silt fence on the back. And again, all of that's kind of dictated by the site plan people and the building codes for site plans that you have to follow. So that's your primer on silt fence. As always, let us know if there's any other way we can help at the Okaza Investor Network, and we will see you next time.